Last weekend, I featured at Joker's in Richland, Washington. Here's how I made that trip barely profitable. I flew Spirit Airlines from LAX to SeaTac. Spirit gets a bad rap, but it is genuinely my favorite airline in the entire universe. They're always on time, because they'll fly the plane no matter how broken it is. And also they responded to my Instagram story. We landed early, but then waited on the tarmac for an extra 45 minutes. This caused me to miss the last light rail of the night, and Ubers were too expensive, so I decided to spend the night at the airport. They had couches, but I guess they're getting rid of them soon. I've noticed a lot of airports doing this. It's almost like they don't want people sleeping here. Woke up bright and early and found the light rail with some very helpful signs. Traveled to the Greyhound station and then hopped on the bus to Richland. I spent the next 6 hours enjoying the majestic Washington state countryside and contemplating the meaning of life. Turns out I'm an LA6 but a Greyhound 10. I got off the bus in Pasco, where then I had to spend an hour taking 2 city buses to get to Richland, despite it only being like 10 minutes away. I finally arrived to the hotel around 4 p.m. and decided to take a nap in one of those actual beds I'd heard so much about. I then woke up, ironed the only collared shirt I own, and walked a mile to the club. Hey look, a high school football game. I'm sure no one here cares about that. Joker's is one of those classic comedy clubs slash casino slash bowling alleys you've heard so much about. I received to a green room full of flyers of unfamous people significantly more famous than me. Then it was time for the show. Attendance was pretty spotty on night 1 because, surprise, everyone cares about high school football.
It's gonna be an intimate show tonight. We've got a group of you. That's it.
It went fine. Time to go back to the hotel and do the same thing tomorrow. Saturday's show was a little better attended.
Just like I let him go to work alone one day.
Sunday morning, I began my reverse journey. By this point, I was absolutely exhausted, but I stopped for the night in Seattle to do a spot at Club Comedy, one of my favorite clubs, where I'll be featuring November 22nd and 23rd.
I've never been to a strip club before because, as I said, I had a good mom. She never took me to work with her.
The next morning, I was back on a Spirit flight on my way to LA.